Okay, I am trying to pack. My trip is, there's a mess. Everything is here. I've laid out everything. I've put it in the living room because I cannot think. So I brought everything that I needed. Over the past 2 weeks, I placed it here. Today is Friday and I leave on, oh my gosh, I leave on Wednesday. And oh my gosh, I can't see. My biggest struggle right now is this. I have to close this. It's a air vacuum, but I have to manually press the air out. I already did. I kind of did. But then look, it opened. It opened and now I have to do it again. So I'm kind of tired. But I sorted out some of the things that I'm gonna take. I put them in small bags, so that makes it a little easier for me. I like clear bags because I like to see what's going to be there, so that's helpful. Some of this is not going because I already got the clothes that I need, the other stuff that I need, and just a few more things here, and then we should be good. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Diana. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Now this is a little bit different. I am going to not be recording my fun facts, which I've been doing for the past, I think 10 weeks. And so now I'm actually on my way out. I'm going to the beach at this moment, but I am going to be traveling internationally, my first international travel. I'm really stoked and a little bit nervous, but more stoked than ever. And I'm looking forward to that. So I leave in a couple days, and right now it's Monday, and I'm sweating and I'm trying to go to the beach. And as you can see, I'm glowing, but it's not glow, it's sweat because it's 100 something degrees and I need to be outside because I don't know, I turned everything off, so there's just humidity inside and the makeup is going to smear off. Anyways, I already mostly packed. I'm basically done. What I need to do now is just put my toiletries and my makeup and everything else, simple stuff, in my backpack and be ready to go, and then get tested and yeah, be done. Oh my gosh, I'm literally sweating, like look at that. Anyways, let's go because I'm tired and I'm sweating water, literally. Okay, so the first time ever, this is wild. I've never sweated like this in my whole entire life, ever. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go because this is crazy. Okay, I'll see y'all because I have to go to the beach. I'm trying to go to the beach and be there at night. I wanted to see the sunset, but that did not happen. Anyways, goodbye. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, the day has finally arrived. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am on my way out. I'm already, you can see, got my stuff right there. It's waiting for me to go. I'm waiting for my Uber and I am elated. I cannot believe this is happening. I'm like, oh my gosh. First time flying internationally, and actually I wanted to my first international trip to be my home country. So I'm really excited about that. So I am going to hopefully document it when I get there because I don't really know how I'm going to do it, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So yeah, I hope you could hear me. Honestly, I don't know. There's a fan on. It's kind of warm outside. Inside, I turned everything off. It's extremely hot today, but it's okay. It's okay. This is the joy heatness, right? I have like 3 minutes before it comes, so I'm going to double check that everything is closed and ready to go. So this is I've got the suitcase and a backpack. It's my first time going back to my home country since I moved to the US, since I was, I think, very baby, I think 10 years old. So now I'm here, I'm an adult, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to feel. Like, am I crying? Am I happy? I'm happy and I'm excited and I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it's just been something always came up. So like thankfully this time around, it's like I'm not gonna give excuses, I'm just gonna go. So I'm really excited. I will do my best to record everything and document it and post it because I'm really excited. I want to kind of look back on this moment one time again, and yeah, oh my gosh. Let's go. hotel right now and I have not made it to my destination. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the story because it's it's a lot. I think the last time you all saw me was when I was leaving my house, and so I end up going to the airport and I get to the airport, right? So this is story time. Sit back, relax, enjoy, because it's gonna be a little bit of a ride. Maybe, maybe not, depends on how well I actually go on with the story. But anyways, okay, so I end up going to the airport and I get there. They asked me for my documents and everything else, and I needed my visa and I did not have my visa printed out. I did not understand what I was supposed to do after applying for my visa. And so there were two gentlemen. One was not working with me. There was one that was working with me. And thank God for this gentleman, because he was the kindest, sweetest man I have ever encountered, because I was completely lost. I mean, I had no idea what's going on, how to get anything. I give him a paper that shows my approval, but the paper was not it, right? So the gentleman next to him was like, no, that's not it. She has to go back and she has to find the, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I'm literally an hour, or I think I had 2 hours in, and I'm thinking, okay, how am I gonna go back all the way to LA? Because what in my case, I thought that I actually get my visa when I get to the destination, but apparently I needed it before I left on the plane. But the gentleman who was working with me, God bless him, he was so sweet, so soft, so helpful. Oh my gosh, incredibly helpful. He directed me through everything. He showed me the processes of how to do everything and how to obtain that visa, which I had already applied and paid for, but I needed to actually show that I had it. So he found the websites, he showed me, guided me, and he printed it out for me. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, because I literally feel like I'm a 10-year-old traveling, because I have no idea how these things work. And I cannot believe it. I'm like, how do people who just go out all the time and they travel, and I'm just here thinking to myself, well, how do I do it? How did they do it? Because why am I feeling so lost? Were they lost? If on your first time traveling internationally, were you lost? Were you confused? Because the last time I did international was when I was 10, and I only remember that there were very kind people who helped me and my sister get on board and off and all of that stuff. But aside from that, I have no idea. I feel lost. But anyways, so the story continues. I get on the plane, I get my everything, I go, and yeah, we get on the plane. The plane was delayed, so you know, whatever. We get on. It was really nice. I mean, they fed us so well, breakfast and lunch, or breakfast and dinner, and it was really good. They gave us a package, which was lovely. I'm like, oh my gosh, with a lot of little goodies. I'll show you in a moment. But yes, it was great. Everybody on the airline was really lovely and kind and sweet. I was impressed with that. So very, very well done, Turkish Airlines. And so I get to Turkey, because that's where I'm supposed to transfer to the next plane. And yeah, this is where issues arise. Because the plane left late, I ended up having to get there late. So I had 30 minutes. I arrived. I had to get on the plane by 7 o'clock. It was 6:30 when it was 6:20 when we landed. It was about 6:30 6:30 when we got off the plane. And then trying to get to the gate number. Okay, so my gate just so happened to be A, in the letter A, the first one all the way in the back. So depending on where you're coming from, A is either first or last. So I was basically in the last when I was exiting the plane. To get to A was a year. Okay, it took a year to get there. I ran, and I'm like, I gotta make it. So then I find this lady who is sitting on one of those carts. It looks like a golf cart, but it's not. It has multiple seats. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's a taxi. I never asked what they were. I asked the lady, are you a taxi? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay, could you direct me to where I need to go? And I really wanted her to give me a ride to my destination, because clearly time was running. So she looks at my clock. She's laughing, giggling a little bit, but I'm just thinking to myself, okay, I wish she would help me, but I guess she wasn't able to help me. I don't know. Have you ever ridden in one of those carts? What are they for? I mean, they carry passengers. I've seen them carry passengers, but I don't know which kind of passengers can actually be on those cars, little car carts. All to say, I could not get on that cart. So I continued running and I'm running and I just can't seem to get there. Okay, now I have about 20 minutes and I'm running and it's like A is literally from, I don't know, Los Angeles. It seems like I'm running from Los Angeles all the way to San Diego. That's how far it was. It was really far. And I'm running. And then it's, I think, 6:50. I'm thinking, okay, maybe they'll still give me, there'll be some hope, right? There'll be hope for me. I get to finally the letter A and I get to the gate area, right? And then I couldn't find, because it was A6B is where I needed to get. And I'm thinking, where's 6B? I couldn't find 6B. So I run a little bit further, but I couldn't see. So I come back to 6A. And I'm waiting for all these people to get their passports checked. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's 6:55, 6:54 now. And they finally get to me and the gentleman is like, oh no, you're in the wrong one, 6B. Go to the other side. I almost went there, but I came back. Why? And I run to the gate. I finally get to the gate at 6:55, I think. And they're like, gate closed. And I'm like, what? But I need to, she's like, gate closed. And then she goes back to her work. So I'm just thinking to myself, okay, what am I gonna do? And she's busy, so I know she's working on something. So she's like focused on her work, but I show her my boarding pass. Anyways, I go out and I keep walking and I ask every person every step of the way to guide me to the destination. And eventually I find the checking point where they could help me with the ticket. And they tell me that the next flight is not until tomorrow, the next day, which is today, at night. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I cannot. What? This is crazy. But at least they gave me a new ticket. So I was very, very grateful for that part, because I'm thinking, what's gonna happen? How am I going to? I have no phone service. I couldn't figure out how to get to Wi-Fi to contact my mother, or because that's who I'm meeting. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is wild. And I'm crying, literally crying. Tears are balling out of my eyes. Luckily they didn't drip, but I think people, when they saw me, they could tell that I was crying or something. I don't know. So the gentleman that I was talking with was so helpful and so kind as well. So I experienced really good customer service and it's been good so far, right? And so I'm like, okay, that's great. And they're like, oh yeah, go to this location, go to that location. And I end up going there. Everybody's helping me. Thankfully they all speak a common language, which was helpful, because oh my gosh, yeah, I just like, what am I gonna do? I go there, I have to get a new visa, because now I'm gonna stay in this country that I was not supposed to stay in. I'm in Turkey right now, which is really cool. But again, I'm gonna show you the hotel, but I'm nowhere. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. I cannot go outside and explore, because there's nothing around me. I'm like in a deserted area, or a ranch, or a farm, or a place where I'll get to that. Anyways, I go get a visa, then I go through the checking point, and I'm like, this is wild. Everything just seems so unfamiliar and very, I don't know. I just felt strange, sort of, like I'm a different person. I'm in a completely different world, right? So that was interesting. All to say, I go and I find my hotel checking location. I check in with them. They tell me to wait for the truck to come and get me, and it takes about an hour before it comes. And I'm thinking, okay, now it's nighttime, what's gonna happen? So eventually they come and they take us all into this van, and we're going. So we're like, oh, thank God, we're gonna go. Okay, we're going to the hotel. It's nighttime. The driver doesn't speak English, and he cannot tell us anything. He's just driving. And I I wake up, we're still driving. And I'm thinking, well, isn't there a hotel right near the airport? Why aren't we at a hotel? It takes an hour and 30 minutes, and some people get up and they're fussing or wondering, questioning, like, where are we? How long are we going to get there? Everything around us doesn't look like there's anything, right? So I'm starting to pray, because I'm like, where's this man taking us, right? He doesn't speak English. We don't speak Turkish. I don't have my phone on, so I cannot do a translator app. Luckily, there was one girl who spoke Turkish. Yeah. So she asked the driver how much longer, eventually towards the end, and he's like, oh, 5 kilometers. And I'm thinking, well, that, or 500. That doesn't help me, because I don't speak in kilometers, I speak in miles. So oh my god, what does that mean for me? I don't know. But anyways, I'm just like, okay, at least there's somebody who speaks the language, so that was helpful. But we're literally driving in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, dear Lord, please let us get to a hotel and not be kidnapped, because that was so scary, right? Because none of us know, none of us speak, none of us, we're all lost. So he makes, towards, after the 500 kilometer answer, he makes a turn into something that looks like we're going to a hotel, but no, we don't go into a hotel. We go into this path that looks like an abandoned place, and it looks like there's some sort of an abandoned building and a bunch of warehouses. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where are we going? None of us know where we're going. We're lost. So we're worried, but literally 3 minutes into this road that is one way, basically, the hotel opens up, and it's a beautiful hotel. I mean, the entrance at night, anyway, as you're entering, you see the hotel, you're like, wow, it looks amazing. It looks like a 5-star hotel, you feel like, you know. So we were so grateful that we finally got there. And then, you know, they check us in, they tell us all these things. So my flight is tonight, and it's at 7 p.m. so I have to get out by 3 p.m. But it's a long process, and I woke up this morning, I couldn't sleep, and I'm still lost with time. There's so much, you know, there's so much going on. I don't know what time it is. I know what time it is. I don't know what time it is. I'm confused with time, because there's so much time frames. I have the world clocks at 3 clocks on. I have the Los Angeles time, this time, and the time to my destination. But I still feel lost, because I've slept, I haven't slept, I've slept, I haven't slept. I don't know if today's tomorrow yet, or it's yesterday, because yesterday when I was here, it said that Los Angeles was 10 hours ahead, but today it's telling me that it's 10 hours behind. So I'm confused. But I finally rested for like an hour, woke up, went to sleep again, woke up. It's so hard, but right now I'm awake. I've taken a shower, I'm dressed, my same outfits that I left in, because I don't have my luggage. They said my luggage would transfer over to the next plane. So it's a tough one, but I'm at peace right now, thankfully. It's early in the morning. Oh, and also another thing, the clock says 8 o'clock on this machine. My cell phone says 7 o'clock, so the confusion is real. I have to go downstairs and check to see what time exactly it is, because I am really lost right now. But I'm excited that finally we're here, and hopefully I will go. So now my next challenge is being able to get to the airport on time. It's a 2-hour ride back, and then being able to get to my destination. But when I get to the airport, I still have an hour before I can board. So there's all that we're waiting for. So I'll let you all know what's happening. Hopefully, I cannot record really, because I'm in an international place and I don't know what's going on. So I will let you know probably when I get, hopefully, to any destination, some destination, but we'll go from there. Until then, I will go ahead and show you where I'm at. Okay, so this is the little bag they gave us on the plane. You can see. Yeah, so it's really cute. I think these are Turkish colors, because I think, yeah, Turkish design. So let me show you. It's cute. They gave us little toothbrush. So cute. And then a little thing. I think these are the colors of the country. But it's so cute. And then socks. I mean, how else are you going to enjoy your flight, right? This is all for flight, on the flight. And then I needed more of these because I couldn't find my other package, but they gave me earplugs. I'm so happy. And then, what is this? Vegan lip balm. How cute is that, right? And then slippers. Like, look at this. They gave us slippers. That's so nice, right? I think that, you know, you sit on the plane, you can enjoy it, have a great flight. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, this is Sydney bathroom. It's cute, it's nice. Shower room. And some towels. Let's see. That's my mess that I brought. This is the room. They gave me a twin bed. And I already slept on this side, so it's morning, but it's cute. Look at that. I love the wooden stuff. That's making me very excited. Like that. And the closet. And you have a painting here, which is kind of lovely. I think it's focused, yeah. Alright, so that's basically the room. Hey. Okay, so this is the outside view for today. It's lovely. I don't know what it is, but there is greenery everywhere. It's a little, the window's kind of dirty, but don't mind that. But it's like we're literally in the middle of nowhere. The sunrise, the sunrise.